Hi there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading, and I hope you're doing really good using Osho Zen Tarot for your reading today, and we're going to pull a Celtic cross. As always, I do thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Let me know what you want to manifest. I will help pray for that for you. What else? What else? So I provide a channel for you. Messages that come through are kind of, sometimes they even surprise me. Sometimes messages are really profound. Sometimes they're just about going to the grocery store. It just kind of depends on how you resonate. And if you don't feel comfortable with something or that doesn't feel like it resonates, then you don't force that to fit. That's how that works. All right. Thank you for donating your energy to this reading. Surely there will be some messages for you. And we will clarify if we need to with the original tarot. But like I said, this is Osho Zen Tarot. I have the Rebel. The Rebel. As your underlying energy, the Rebel. This is also, ironically, in this deck, it is the Emperor. So I think this is really meaning the underlying issue is, how do I take charge of my own life and break these metaphorical chains? Doing my own thing, but still doing what ends up being right or true for you. So you're definitely... Oh, wow, that's good. Okay. Gemini. Okay. Nice. 2 for the outcome. Okay. Well, this is pretty good. Let's see what we have. We have Justice in the reverse as the issue here. It says breakthrough on it, and it's in reverse. The 3 of Swords energy is the challenge to this energy. We also have the Fool energy as being the heart of the matter. So that is, I think that is about the excitement of starting something brand new. Sometimes not really knowing if there is anything coming up, like if there is a fall or anything like that that's going to happen. You're just so excited. So the message, I think, also in your reading is to stay focused and to maybe not stay focused on so many things that you feel are unfair at this time, and spend a lot more time releasing what is already in your heart that needs to be let go. Just because you want to change the things that you can change. And so that would be your own pain, loss, or sadness there that you address to getting rid of. Beyond illusion, well, so this energy here is the energy of really being awoke, and there's something about seeing through the Maya, or the illusion, seeing through it, seeing through this matrix energy, I guess you could say. So being really enlightened to something, that seeing or awakening to something beyond illusion. Tell me about this injustice, though. Tell me about that. Because it might be something that you can focus on. Yeah, it can be something you focus on after you let go of this sadness, sorrow, or problem from the past, or heavy feelings from the past of when you were last hurt. The 8 of Swords energy in the reverse is really good. I would think that's how you want to see it. Look, I like that too. The 10 of Swords in reverse with the Page of Swords. You're getting more information. It's going to free your mind. It's going to provide the ability to have a rebirth, for one thing. For another thing, it's going to provide you peace of mind. Because I feel like when this card is in reverse, that this, whatever's wrapped around your eyes here, it will fall off. And then you will see that the things that were surrounding you that you thought were stopping you, well, those were maybe even just opinions. Maybe those were just ideas. Maybe those were just simply things that were sharp but had space in between, and you could have walked out of it the whole time. There's just certain ways that you shouldn't turn towards, and those are false beliefs and things that that limit you. Anything that really limits you. You know, using wise discernment. So we're not thinking of all of the things that make us anxious, nervous, or mad, right? We're not thinking of that because we're focusing on our own hurts and letting that stuff go. And then almost by magic, you will see the things in your life start to improve as you improve how you feel about yourself. Sometimes this could happen slowly. Sometimes this could happen very fast. I think a lot of that is up to you and to what you notice. The full energy is a beautiful energy. Like I said, it is giving you a new start, perhaps. Maybe it's the emotion, like, okay, you're getting ready to have some really big, grand, exciting thing, and it's something that you've never done before. The zero. The zero is open to all possibilities, just like this no-thingness here, which is the Hierophant energy. Interesting that it's black for the Hierophant. Meaning that you're, all these things that you possibly want to get involved with, or these commitments here, it's open to infinite possibilities for you. Yeah, we're open to infinite possibilities. What do you want to be committed to? What are your own traditions that you can pull out of this infinite void? What are your own values that you value? What are those? Thinking of those puts them more in the forefront in your life. The Creator here is your King of Wands energy. Your King of Wands energy. Look at that solar plexus completely lit up here. Okay, this is like creativity. This is enlightenment on how you can get better grounded. It is enlightenment on how you can create more of that has substance or substantial growth. So maybe something that's actually in your hands, that's tangible, that says, okay, here's the proof that I'm doing well in this. So that's the Creator energy. I think that's representing the King of Wands there. Okay, so next I want to go towards those are good. Like, this is the Master Builder. This is you are feeling like you want to be committed to something, but I think you're still exploring what that is. You know that it's infinite possibilities. You are definitely out of your head and past any kind of limitations. Let's take a look at past lives. Okay, so that's 18. That could be something that feels like an illusion, or that, like, related to the moon energy. It could be something that brings about changes that we didn't see coming, but because we didn't see them coming, it allowed us to view something as a complete new beginning and use this energy new as something new. The Wheel of Fortune is turning here into areas unknown for you. Sometimes they might seem scary because change in itself is just something we don't have all the answers to yet. So we can describe it after we've been there. So until then, we just have to have faith. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing in a really good luck cycle for you. The challenge is making room for it by getting away from these emotions that are keeping you bound to sadness, or keeping you thinking about this could happen, what ifs. It's saying take a brand new beginning. Understand there's a new cycle. Things are going to start going in a wonderful direction for you. You may have experiences with people from past lives. You may feel like you just know these people really well, or there's some kind of kindred soul, like some kind of passion that maybe you share with this person, or it's simply a stranger that you're meeting that is simply part of your past life story, and maybe they're just having a small part this time. Who knows? You never really know. That's why it's that moon energy where it's there's a lot of things and issues and karma, and there's a lot of cycles being solved underneath this membrane in a sense. What is the Two of Cups in the reverse for this future energy? Wow. So there's something that you're going to do. It does involve the Ace of Cups energy, which is the reason it's in reverse is because it's someone from your past life. So it's going to look completely new, I feel like. Whatever this is, it's going to look completely new, and it's going to provide you a new opportunity, you know, possibly to get together with soulmate energy or someone that you've had an agreement with. I don't know, whatever your beliefs are, it has to do with this past life and bringing in some good luck. Sometimes the Ace of Cups in reverse too, sometimes it can be like if you're doing something over again. I mean, in my mind, at least, these messages come from how I feel about what the cards are telling me. Not everybody's going to agree with the way I read, but I do feel like the Ace of Cups in the reverse has to do with starting something over again, but because it's brand new energy, brand new situation, it might be like a second marriage or a third or whatever or another child or something like that. Maybe it's a chance to redo a vacation that we had to cancel. Maybe this is a sign that sometimes in your relationships you pour out too much of your love or give out too much of your cup. And that might be why something doesn't work with another person, is because there needs to be more equality in it. That might be what the Justice in reverse is that is one person giving more than the other. You need to ask yourself, how much are you giving and how much are you expecting back? Expectations, you know, I know we could kind of let go of those, but if you feel like you're being depleted or giving too much, then you don't just have to accept what is in that sense. You know what I mean? There are some New Age type views that I don't necessarily agree with. So all together we have 3 cups in the reverse, and here in the future you're gonna kind of be gliding past those partnerships that didn't work and then going towards partnerships that do work. Shaking hands. Maybe you won't go into a partnership right away. Maybe you'll do this entrepreneur thing, or maybe you'll do this I'm solo and I'm focusing like on work thing. Whatever you do, you do you, and you do well. Okay. Now I have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. This is what I was saying about our frame of mind and what we're thinking about, because this is the hopes and fears. So these are the things that you think about, that you bring, you know, about, or whatever that saying is. So I think that what it's really meaning is that from a situation that did not look very hopeful, out pops something really beautiful. And in the past, it started with this awakening here, the breaking past the Maya. Okay, so the 3 of Wands in the reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, again, look. Surprise, new start, something really loving. Surprise, because 3 of Wands again, 3, 3. And then I have the High Priestess in reverse, meaning something that you didn't know you had, which was this ability to really have foresight also for yourself, to have intuition. It's like, okay, next time I'm going to really listen to what my gut is telling me. And something is surprising. Something surprising is going to come. It's really lucky. It's going to be a lucky turn of events for you. I feel like for some of you all, this is definitely a partnership that is a surprise. A relationship that comes into your life as a surprise. It's not something you planned, but it's showing up. Wow. Okay. So that, I think that's really good. And I think you're still transforming whatever this is. Let's get a card for the inner voice. So you're still finding your inner voice. You might be surprised what your inner voice says. I have the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Kind of would like those together, because if you're in any kind of conflict, or if you're in anything where you're having to settle or find a resolution, find something peaceful, you're going to get the good news on this issue. If this is court, you're going to get the good news to move forward and to go forward. Whatever this is that you're fighting for, the good news is there's a surprise win here for you. You should have listened to your intuition, because there was always this win for you. At least I feel like the message is that this win was always inevitable for you. You just had to fight for it. Didn't want this conflict, didn't want to confront something, but when we did, look, surprise, good news. Surprise moving forward too. This could be something about your social media, maybe. It was 1606 when I said that surprise word. So change, transformation, love, harmony. 16 might be about the Tower energy, maybe. Change, transformation. All right, let's pull these cards. And I'm going to pull just a few oracle for you to close out your reading. I like oracles. I hope you do. And remember, let me know what you want to manifest there in the comments, so that I can help add some thought and add some, I would even say, power to your manifestation, because it is powerful when more than just one person is wanting something for you. All right. Okay, Spirit, let's get some messages from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. Shoot. Okay, I don't know what that did. So let's say just a few more. Good. Okay, you can nourish your mind with positive things, good thoughts, thinking positively. You can nourish your body by eating your fruits, your vegetables. It says 17 together. That's an 8. So this is a great achievement for you. You're being asked right now to take time out for self-care. Sometimes you have to give yourself this self-care in some, in the most inopportune times, but those are the times you really do want to take care. Like the times that you feel like you don't have time to even eat lunch, those are the times you need to spend more attention on how to get a good lunch in your system. You know what I mean? So those are the times. 62, limiting beliefs, another 8. This situation calls for the reprogramming of your belief system. Yes, get out of that matrix. I have 18, past life connections. You are currently healing past life wounds. Trust and forgiveness, 10, big completion once we can find some kind of forgiveness. 10, trust and forgiveness. It is time for you to let down your guard and learn how to trust again. That's not always easy too, is it? Earth shifts. I have 72. Earth shifts. 9. You are very connected to Mother Earth. And then another 9. And look, it mirrors each other. Look at that celebration. The Earth shifts. You're very connected to Mother Earth, and as such, you experience all that she does. All right, let's get you some Moonology cards, too. See what Moonology Manifestation deck has to say for you. I have attuned to the divine, attuned to the divine. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Nice, Gemini. What else? What else for Geminis? Yeah, so we're still working on letting go because our challenge was the Three of Swords. So, yes, we are still letting go of leaving the past behind. Look at these 2 new moons and then the last quarter moon. New moon in Taurus here says, know your worth. Trust and forgiveness. And that's what I've got for you guys. Sending you love and light, Gemini. Thanks for joining me. Bye.